I'll give you a day in the life of 5 years ago and a day in the life of now. How's that? So 5 years ago, I would wake up, go to Starbucks, which was in my building, get in my car, drive for 40 minutes, drive all day, meet with people all day, stop at a coffee shop 10 more times. My coffee budget was ridiculous. I'd, get home at 7, argue with my husband about who's going to walk the dogs and make dinner, and then do it all over the next day. So while it was exciting and fast-paced in the beginning, I found it exhausting, and I didn't feel like it really fed anything passionate inside of me. Now it's very different in that I am working from home, so there's no commute, which is lovely. I'm my own boss, so there's a lot of stopping because it's sunny and beautiful, and I'd really like to go for a walk on the beach.
When we first got into Marydale, my mom was a real estate agent, my stepdad was a lawyer, so they just started taking courses and learning, and so driving a tractor instead of going to work in a suit, and it's kind of based from there. And because of being family, I got to learn all the way along there.
There's a lot of nights where I'm in my manufacturing facility until 3 a.m. There's a lot of mornings where I'm up at 7 and at it right away. But there's also mornings where I sleep in. And that's what's really interesting.
Because of the style of my job, I can kind of change my hours around a little bit. So I get to kind of work it with my life a little bit. So sometimes I get to sleep in a little bit longer than if I was an electrician where I had to get up at 6 in the morning and get to a job. I can start later and just work later. I work on weekends, and then I can kind of switch those hours up. So it's really flexible around my lifestyle.
So I certainly am working harder than I've ever worked in my life. But the motivation is never a challenge.